guys, welcome to the Civil Canadians. This is episode number 57. Guys, welcome to our new Tuesday show.
Yay!
As you can see, there's the great Scotty V here.
Yeah, man.
And then to his right, my right as well, but two rights over, is our new guy in town, Mr. Johnny Rowe. Johnny, welcome aboard, buddy.
Thank you. It's good to be
You
here.
know, don't worry, your probation continues. If people watch you on Friday's show, they know that you got another couple more episodes and then you're legit, okay?
Yeah, man.
Just don't miss a day of filming.
It's legitness.
It's legit, guys.
Legit.
You gotta be
And I don't need
legit
MC
now.
Hammer, too legit to quit either, okay?
Yeah, man, for
Man,
sure.
we've been doing so many plugs of these music artists and stuff. Maybe it's because Johnny's here, man. I never talk about music.
I'm wearing a Tupac shirt. Maybe that's why.
Tupac, I'm wearing Guardians, and this guy's wearing a wrestling shirt.
That's right.
Seth's freaking rolling, baby.
That's right.
Seth Rollins.
That's right, man. Next pay-per-view, No Mercy.
No mercy.
Okay.
Okay,
guys. Now, this is going to be a little different than the usual Civil Canadians thing, but we're going to try and make it serious, but yet fun as well, okay?
Always
man.
Fun.
Okay, first thing, guys, what I want to talk about with you guys and get your opinion, because that's what's going to be a show of. We're going to answer questions that, fans have sent us, and since we're all wise, I don't know if you guys are as wise as the king, but you guys are probably combined, you're probably as wise as me, right?
Probably.
King is centuries, guys. Remember, centuries old. Anyways, first thing we're going to talk about, guys, is must-see movies. Because, every single week there's new movies opening up in theaters.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to list you guys 3 movies, and then you guys tell me which one would you rather see, okay?
Okay.
So anyways, here we go. The 3 movies that I picked to think, there's It coming out, okay, with Bill Skarsgård. You guys heard of that movie?
That's not Scott's, but
Scott's not going to watch that thing, but anyways, don't make your pick yet. Wait till I read you the other 2.
Yep.
Okay? Don't jump the gun, Johnny Rose.
I'm sorry.
Okay?
I'm getting excited.
Behave.
He's
Settle down.
a little
Scotty,
bit too excited.
Just nod your head.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. The next one, the next one is a romantic comedy, guys. You've probably seen it, Johnny. It's called Home Again with Reese Witherspoon. Basically, she gets separated or divorced, and she has 3 young dudes, relates to you guys, that move in with her in her pool house or whatever, and shit happens.
Yeah, man.
Okay, we're going to leave it at that. And the other one is an old favorite of mine. I don't know if you guys have heard of this little actor, Antonio Banderas.
Mm-hmm.
You know Mr. Zorro?
Yeah.
And
Puss in Boots.
Anyways, well, he's coming out with a new kind of like action movie called Gun City.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's coming out. This is September 5th, guys. So this is Tuesday. So it's coming out the Friday coming up. So this weekend. So guys, which of those movies would you see if you had to pick? It, Home Again, or Gun City? And then just tell me why.
I'll pick Gun City.
Because?
Because I don't like watching horror movies, nor I like comedy. I love movies.
And you like Antonio Banderas.
I like Antonio Banderas.
Okay. Johnny, how about you, buddy?
It, number 1. Then Antonio Banderas Gun City, then
Home Again.
Yeah, Home Again.
Okay.
Last.
Then
Me personally, I want to go see It,
Yeah,
It's about time we got a decent Stephen King movie.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to knock it out of the box, guys. The last, I guess, not Stephen King or whatever related film that made decent money
Just
at
a
the
good-
theater was
just a good
Johnny,
form.
your favorite movie. What movie did you tell me earlier off set? The Green Mile?
Green Mile, yeah.
Yeah, he had a little part of that, and that made 268 worldwide, believe it or not. So I think this movie is going to shatter it. So Johnny, your movie to see is It.
Yep.
Mine's It. Scotty, you're picking Gun City.
Gun City.
Okay, so those are our picks, guys. You guys decide if you want to agree with Johnny, the King, or Scotty V. You guys decide. That's what we pick.
If you don't go with my pick, someone's gonna die.
It's not going to be the King, because that's the reason why I call me the King.
I'll send
the
it
young
to
gun
your
over
house.
there, Johnny Roll. Don't worry, you're safe too. This guy in the middle is better watch what he's talking about.
I'll send it to your house.
See? You just mentioned the word Gun City, and this guy is all blazing around.
Scott,
He's
you'll
shooting
float
people
too,
up.
alright? You'll float too.
Sure.
I think it's that Spider-Man hat he's wearing. He thinks he's some superhero or something, like he's bulletproof. Wrong guy, eh? Superman.
Oh, man.
Spider-Man can dodge bullets.
He's not fast enough.
Yeah, he is.
We'll leave it at that. Okay, guys. So now, based on those films, I like to do a new topic or a new category called Movie Actor Vault. Okay.
Movie actor vault.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, it's the actors that are, on the new recent movies that are coming out. I'm gonna pick a couple of them, and then you can maybe name a few of your favorites of each one that you can tell the guys to check out or why you like them. So the 2 actors that we're gonna talk about, or you can pick from, is Reese Witherspoon and Antonio Banderas. You can name a movie of each, or maybe a couple of one, or just at least one in general. Johnny Rowe, any ideas?
Zorro.
Zorro.
Banderas.
Yeah.
I grew up watching that. My dad used to watch it all the time.
Me too. My dad
Johnny,
too.
did you have a crush on Catherine Zeta-Jones when she first did?
Oh my goodness.
That Michael Douglas guy, he's seen her and he picked her up, man, that old man.
Oh, yeah.
You got lucky, eh, Scotty? What do you think, huh? Zeta-Jones?
Very lucky.
When you see her, she was mesmerizing. You know, that one time you meet actress or actors that come across the screen for the first time and they hit you.
Yeah.
That's what she did for me in both films. The Legend of Zorro was the second one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you're picking for Antonio Banderas. Any other movies you can think of? Like Desperado?
Shrek. 2.
Remember Desperado?
Shrek?
Yeah, he was in Shrek.
Yeah, he was.
He's Puss in Boots.
That's what you say, Scotty?
Yeah, Shrek
Right,
2.
guys?
Yeah.
Desperado, Once Upon a Time in Mexico with Johnny Depp. You guys remember that?
I don't remember that.
one, no.
It's part 3 of that trilogy that he was going. El Mariachi was the first one. You know, the movie that he has the gun in the guitar suitcase and he goes around killing people, if you remember that. And there was another, if you're into dancing, Johnny, you like dance films, Scotty? Huh?
Scott's hips don't lie, yeah.
No.
I don't think so. Hey, Scotty's like, what the hell,
man.
dancing? Don't worry, the king doesn't dance either. I think it's called Save the Last Dance or...
Okay, sounds familiar.
yeah, and it was filmed here in Toronto and he basically mentors a group of kids and he teaches them how to do the fancy dancing and all this crap. Kind of reminds you along the line of Step Up.
Yeah.
You know, I could have maybe the title wrong because, you know, Save the Last Dance almost reminds me of that Julia Stiles movie. I'm wondering if I'm mixing up the title, but that's one. Reese Witherspoon movies, Wild. It's based on a true story with that lady who, I guess she was like drug addict and all this, and she's going to the wilderness. She lost her mother and she's trying to find herself over time. That's one.
Yeah.
And the other one was, what do you call it? What's the other one, Scotty? I'm trying to think of Sweet Home Alabama. You guys remember that one?
Yeah, I remember that one, yeah.
She goes to marry a rich guy and then she goes back to her old town to kind of tie up loose ends and she kind of slowly falls back in love with, I think it's one of the Wilsons brother. I can't even remember his name, but anyways, that was a good movie to pick there. Banderas, I pretty much, you guys nailed it on the money with those two. So guys, that's what we have to come up with. That's some of the suggestions that we think. Let us know in the comment sections. Tell us maybe some of your favorite Reese Witherspoon or Antonio Banderas movies, because right now, sometimes, you know, King's a little old. He's not going to remember every single movie he's seen.
Yeah.
These guys are too young to even remember half the movies that I probably even mentioned, you know?
That's
They'll
true.
probably say, what?
That is
You
true.
know? Old guy rambles, old guy kind of, you know, spits out a few cool movies here and there, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, now, guys, we're going to get to our first topic of the week, or question that the fans wanted to ask us.
Yeah.
So the first question, here we go, okay?
Oh boy.
Scotty?
Yeah, man, go for it.
You're gonna get really maybe a little teed off or ticked off of this question.
Okay.
Yeah,
So if
calm
anybody,
him down.
Johnny, you keep them back away from me because I don't want them to punch me over here. Okay. Okay, Scotty. Based on the box office, this is for both of you guys, because you both answer it, and I'll answer it too. Are we finally feeling superhero fatigue based on the box office numbers? Because I know domestically the numbers have taken a dive, and overseas they've been either floundering or exploding. So what do you think, Scotty? Yes, no, maybe, whatever. I don't
Maybe.
know.
It depends on which superhero.
Like generally, just the whole genre.
No.
You don't think so? Johnny, you don't think so?
The thing is, not too many people are going to watch movies nowadays because you can go on the computer and just watch it there.
Different ways to watch it.
Watch it for free, right? And people will do that, right? Some people will not pay, what, $10?
$12.50.
That's whatever, but some people just won't, right? They don't want to see it in good quality. People rather see it in bad quality and for free.
And with it free. For me personally, Scotty knows, I'd rather have the copy physically because I want the sound. I want, you know, the HD as they call it. I want the original. I never with this download stuff. And by the time the king finds out how to use one of those damn computers and download the thing, I'll probably end up erasing not only that file, but all the other ones that I managed to get or something.
He's going to erase everything.
Keep it simple, stupid. That's what you have to say about that.
Yeah, because he's stupid, you know?
Slow. There's a difference, okay?
Slow.
So you guys think that maybe
Don't hurt his feelings.
I have to.
Especially I'm not feeling good, Scotty? I'm just getting over my
that's
cold.
fine.
I'm feeling much better than I did 2-3 days ago. Since
okay.
Friday's episode, but the king is getting there. Do you guys think that because of maybe there's too many superheroes movies every year, and maybe that's why the numbers are being taken a hit because people are picking and choosing what they want?
There's too much because at one point there was only like maybe 1 or 2 a year.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Now there's like how many? Five, 6?
Well, we had you can just look at our back wall, guys.
Yeah,
Look.
so many posters.
That tells you everything. There's 6 movies just here alone, and plus the other ones that we haven't even included, right?
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
so much
right?
money to be made with superhero movies. People want to capitalize on it, so
That's
that's why you get all this
Who
right
said
behind us.
they're gonna go out the way of the West? Spielberg? Was it Spielberg?
Yeah.
He was crazy, that one.
You know what?
Just like James Cameron.
Like I said, for me, Scotty, we felt it with Transformers because Transformers, we had high expectations for it. We liked
Transformers,
it.
yeah.
Johnny, did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it. It was really good.
I'm not saying it was the greatest. It wasn't as bad as everybody's, whatever. Because I think we got a lot of us now have got really antsy. I would say, like we have to criticize everything. We expect these superhero movies to be level top A, or I guess in a sense that it has to be always good, or it has to be a certain way in order for it to be successful and good,
Marvel's doing it. They have the right formula.
Right?
Just DC's starting to
Yeah,
learn. They're learning
We've
now,
seen Wonder
right?
Woman, right? So Wonder Woman's picking it up there.
Wonder Woman is their Iron Man.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
I
the
can't wait
starter.
to see Miss Marvel. We'll see if Captain Marvel, if something's going to happen there down the road. But whatever, we'll see. It's leading
never
the
know.
female-led revolution, if you want to call it
Yes,
that, right?
yeah. And James Cameron was saying something about the Wonder Woman movie, stupid, or whatever he said was. And Patty Jenkins like, well, this guy's a loser. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, well, you know what? When you get that big and your ego is twice the size, that's what happens sometimes when you've been doing it for so long and you're untouchable in a sense.
Yeah.
You think whatever you say is right, just like James Cameron. He said something too about, I don't know what he was talking about. Not the Terminator. He was chirping about something, and he said that it will never be good or whatever. I can't even remember, man. Forget it. Delete it.
I don't
even
know.
worry about the kinky
I don't even
traveling,
remember what he was talking about.
No, he was comparing another type of movie with his, and he says, no, you know what? Those movies are shit, pretty much.
Yeah.
Linda Hamilton with and Wonder Woman. He said that he wasn't. Wonder Woman was overhyped.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Okay,
Linda
okay.
Hamilton.
Yeah. I got
There you go, guys. So don't worry about deleting. Fast forward to this part. Continue. But yeah, I think that was the conversation. See, it goes back eventually, guys. I'm getting old. Remember.
You're getting old. Everybody's getting
Guys,
old.
you guys are supposed to keep me on my toes, man. You're supposed to hit me on the noggin and remember stuff like
I
this.
don't hit people.
So, Scotty, overall thoughts on this? Pretty much, do you think there's just a little bit?
A little bit, but not a lot.
Kinda,
It's too much. It's gonna cause the money to spread around.
to dilute in a sense.
Yeah.
So
For
it's
me,
no
I think
point.
it is because we're not getting as big money over here in North America that we used to in the past. It's kind of reversed, which
Yeah.
kind of sucks. That's how that's my indicator.
Yeah.
Like a movie like Spider-Man, how much did they make domestically? Homecoming, Scotty, under 250 million here.
Yeah, 2 something, yeah.
Come on, you were thinking that
But
movie at least 400, but worldwide, I think it's going to make 700.
Yeah, because it didn't come out in China yet.
Yeah, there you go. So that's how you can kind
it's
of
fine.
indicate.
Oh
Even
yeah, I
with
saw the
Spider-Man.
poster. Yeah.
Yeah, on
the
the
wall of China.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, enough of that topic. Now, this is the second question that we're going to try and address civilly, because we are civil Canadians, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Hope so?
I hope so.
Okay. The second question, Johnny, I'm going to start with you, okay? What are the best movie trilogies out there, in your opinion? There's no right or wrong answer. What do you like? It can be comic, could be anything, sci-fi, I don't care. Name a few, if you can think of some off the top of your head.
Well, Lord of the Rings.
That's a good one.
It was worldwide. It was really good. Everyone loved it.
Amazing actors, amazing storyline. Yeah, man, it was Peter Jackson's take or his vision for those movies. Phenomenal. Anything else you can think of? Well, Spider-Man,
The Spider-Man trilogy.
Except for number 3. Number 3 was.
kind of the weakest.
The weakest out of the trilogy. The second one
But
was
is
the
it
strongest.
enough to knock it out of being a good trilogy,
Yeah.
though?
No.
You think so?
Spider-Man 3, listen, the Amazing Spider-Man movies were so bad that it made Spider-Man 3 one
Yeah,
of the
look
best.
good.
Look much better than
It looked much
So
better
you
than
would
what it
think
actually was.
As much as it, you know what? Because I don't think
I don't
it
like-
is weak.
I didn't like
it's
it.
the weakest from the three, but I don't think totally weak.
The problem is they shouldn't have shoehorned in Venom.
Yeah, because that's
Wait
what
till the
Sony got
end.
its nose in there. Because he
Sony
didn't
got
want to
to-
put Venom. He was going to do what you said, Scotty.
Put it in 4.
Yeah, have him come near the end with that bell tower. That was supposed to be the last scene of the Spider-Man
Yeah.
3 movie.
Spider-Man would have killed off Sandman.
There you go.
He would go into the bell, realize what he did was wrong. He would
Exactly.
get rid of the symbiote. It falls onto Eddie Brock, and then that's it.
That's it.
And then
Perfect
continue-
cliffhanger, right?
Scott should direct Spider-Man. That's it. So
That's it.
Everybody
you
knows
know.
this man.
Marvel Studios,
Listen to Scotty.
Sony Pictures, you got me.
hire him. Let's just do
Yeah,
it.
bro, I have a pen right now. We'll sign the
He'll
contract.
come over there. He'll sign on the dotted line. Trust me, Scotty's there. Johnny,
If-
you're gonna drive him, right?
I'll
If
grab
John
him.
Watts doesn't sign for part 2, I'll do it.
There we go. So he's already excited there.
Yo, man, do it.
Good for you, Scotty. How about the Dark Knight trilogy? That's what I'm
That's
thinking.
another good one, but
Yeah.
the third one was
I do.
eh.
Nosedive a little bit with
Yeah.
Bane and
Yeah,
that-
there's-
who talks like that?
The
like he
ending
sound
of
like
trilogies
a
are
sock
always.
over his mouth.
The ending of trilogies are always. The
Not
worst.
all the
Well,
time. Not all the time.
Well, I know the last good comic book ones, like especially if the second one is that damn good, and then it's hard to live up to the second one, right?
Yeah.
The first one's usually, hopefully, the second one out surpasses the first,
Yeah.
and gets there. How about guys, Jurassic Park, the original? Did you
That-
like all three of those? Like I was like, holy
I-
shit when I seen the first
I
one.
loved. I
Couldn't
loved.
believe I was watching.
I loved the
little
first one.
dinosaurs.
I loved the first one. The second one was okay. The third one was.
Then when they went back to the other island and these things are flying around and they have a T-Rex on the boat. Is that the one, Scotty? Yeah.
No. The T-Rex on the boat was the second one.
So what was the third one?
The third
How did
one
that
was.
end?
The third one.
They went back to save that kid or whatever.
Yeah, they went back to save the kid, and then they left. And what happened after that? They didn't kill the dinosaur.
T-Rex was left on the other island loose.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Or the skeleton.
Johnny,
I don't
what do you think
remember.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park?
Would you have it in your top 5 trilogies, or would you
sure.
kind of would say
It's
for
a
sure?
classic. It's
Yeah.
a classic to everyone, really.
For sure, right?
Scott, I
Everyone
know
grew up with it.
Scotty's gonna drool over this one. How about the Captain America trilogy?
Best.
You think you would have that at number 1, Scotty?
I'll have that as the number 1 trilogy.
It kind of went like this, hey Johnny? For part
Yeah.
3, you
It
have
just
to
went
admit
like
it. I think
this.
that's one of
Yeah.
the stronger
And
third
then
ones.
went up.
It is.
The first one was great. The second one was even better.
Mm-hmm.
Third one, fantastic.
There you go. See, I think that was the one that it had their reverse effect. The second was great.
The third
Third
was
one
even
was
better.
amazing.
And the first one was just a starter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it was a good introduction, which I was kind of surprised. It was a little slow. Don't get me wrong.
We watched the first one in theaters.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
On my
yeah,
birthday,
yeah.
yeah, we did. A couple years ago.
If they would have trimmed it a little bit and got rid of that propaganda, him dancing and doing that little stupid show
yeah.
it one time instead of doing it over and
Yeah.
over and over. That's what killed the thing that made it long. That you're kind of like, you know. A couple of older ones, guys. I don't know if you guys were around or even born. Back to the Future. Have you guys heard of
I
Back to
watched
the
all
Future?
3.
Yeah.
I watched all 3.
What do you think of that?
It was okay.
Would you like to see a remake or reboot of that? Leave it as is.
Leave it as it is.
Leave it.
I wish I grew up in that time. I really wanted
Oh,
to.
Johnny, I'm telling you,
I wanted to
I was
love
like
those
so
movies.
fascinated to see the DeLorean actually take off in
yeah.
time travel, and back and forth. The new Nike sneakers now that are out, and the hoverboards and all
Yeah.
that technology that we're getting now. It's kind of neat to see that, you know.
Yeah. See it all the way back then being done, and that they're now you see
It's
it.
kind of neat, right?
Well, they were wrong on a lot of things.
Yeah. How about guys?
cars.
Yeah, well, they do exist.
Yeah, but
Well, I don't know. The other one I can think of that, if you want to call it, there's 2 actually. The original Star Wars trilogy. Episodes, what is it? 4, 5, and 6.
Couldn't care less about
Scotty doesn't
Star
like
Wars.
whatever, but that's one that a lot of people probably name that as their number 1. Not me personally. I've seen other ones.
For me,
There's,
it's Captain America.
The original Mummy trilogy, right, with Brendan Fraser. I love the first 2, even though the second one, the Rock looked like crap in it.
Yeah.
And for me, the third would have been good if Rachel Weisz would have showed up for that instead of opting out of it.
Yeah.
And all that 10 years later to make the third one. Come on, guys, you should have made it three years after part 2, and maybe it would have had a greater impact. What else was there, guys, that I can mention? 1, 2.
because 10 years you lose your audience.
Scotty, what about Iron Man? Did you
was-
like the Iron Man trilogy at all?
It was okay.
Okay.
First one was amazing. Second one was bad. Third one was okay. I don't know how to phrase the third one. I like the story, just I didn't like the twist they did. So
Yeah, it was one of those, whatever, right?
it didn't bother me. So
Yeah. All right, guys. I think that's enough with the trilogy. I think we pretty much covered what we think. Another one we can mention is the Wolverine trilogy,
the first one.
and the X-Men too, right?
Okay, so let's address those quickly then.
Okay, quick, Scotty.
The Wolverine, first one was horrible. Second one was good.
The X-Men Origins. Wolverine
Yeah.
talking about.
The Wolverine was good. Logan, amazing.
Amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's again reversed.
Reverse.
Yeah,
Started off
we watched-
slowly, boom.
Me and the King watched it in theaters in March.
Yep.
I saw it with Johnny Rowe
When I came over, yeah.
2 weeks ago.
What a sick movie, man.
Yeah.
What a way to go out with a bang. And that's the way to end a trilogy, guys, because I don't know how the hell you're going to top it again.
Yeah. Now the X-Men, first was good, second one was amazing.
The third one
Third was trash.
with, what do you call it, the Phoenix. And now
Yeah.
they're making another one, right? So,
And that one apparently is going to be more grounded.
I don't know. We'll see what the hell is
Just
going to
give it-
bring
give it
down the
some
road,
time.
right?
Yeah.
So hopefully in time we're going to grow to like it, but I don't know. I'm not going to hold my breath. Anyways, guys, now let's go to the final segment, okay?
Yep.
This is what I like to call the civil round table, since this is a round table.
It's a round table,
Okay,
you
and
know
of
that.
course, who sits at the round table? The king.
The king, yeah.
Okay? So
The
let's think
king
after myself.
and the peasants.
Not to, go after my ego or anything to kind of you make it bigger than it is.
Hey, we're going to call Star-Lord to come blow you up.
As long as you don't send me that Groot or that stupid raccoon, we'll be fine, Scott.
Groot or
I don't know how
Rocket.
to react to both because I won't hit an animal, and I don't
Rocket.
think I can go after any twig or vegetable.
Raccoons, we got enough in Toronto.
Too much.
How about up here, man? I won't even tell you outside the stuff that I do. You gotta watch. They're gonna jump you and
Yeah.
attack you, man.
We got to...
They're gonna pull up with a gun and shoot
These
you.
things are bigger
Yeah.
than the king, for God's sake. They're like elephants out here, man.
We need to get the
Unreal.
thing.
Those bandits.
Okay, guys.
Stupid trash
Getting
pandas.
off track. Scotty, calm yourself down, please. Okay?
Yeah, okay, go.
Okay,
I
anyways.
had to say that.
I
Back
had
to the
to.
round table. Johnny Rowe,
Yep.
come on, you're on probation.
Yep.
I'm warning you. Last warning, eh? Okay.
Probation.
He's on probie. Okay?
Okay.
Scotty, you can be extended. You better watch it, eh? Just because we've been doing this almost a year doesn't mean you're
Hey,
exempt, eh?
I'm co-creator.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah,
Anyways.
thank you.
Okay, so now, in this civil roundtable thing, guys, I'm gonna name 4 movies. And from these 4 movies, I want you guys to put them. This is how we're gonna end the shows, guys. We're gonna end up, a fun little send off here. 4 movies. Based on these 4 movies, which you like the best to the worst, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Best to worst, okay.
So your choices are Captain America: Civil War, The Dark Knight, Spider-Man: Homecoming, and Transformers: The Last Night. Scotty?
So it's going from best to worst?
Yes.
Okay. Civil War,
Okay.
for sure. I'll put Spider-Man Homecoming.
Okay.
I'll put Dark Knight.
Okay.
Uh,
Last Night's the last one. Is that your 4th?
yeah, then the last night will be the
Johnny?
last.
Me, number 1.
Yep.
It's gotta be The Dark Knight.
Okay.
Traitor.
Hey,
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
it's my opinion.
right.
Okay, okay.
Number 2 would
Yep.
be. What's the option?
There's Civil War, Homecoming, and Last Night are the
Homecoming
other
number 2.
3. Okay.
Civil War 3.
Okay.
And
The Last Night.
Last night. Last.
4th.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
about you?
The King. Okay? I would have to agree with you, Johnny. I'm going to say The Dark Knight. My second one is Civil War.
Okay.
My third one is Spider-Man: Homecoming, and my last one is Transformers: The Last
Transformers.
Night.
None of
So-
you guys had Civil War as your top.
I don't know, Scotty. Like I said, I think because we've seen it so many times, it kind of
Yeah.
slowly wears off of you, and then you just remember the performances. One performance that stuck out from all those movies to me
The Heath Ledger.
was Heath Ledger's Joker. You
Gotcha.
could watch him perform as the Joker over and over.
I
I
had
say that you can say certain parts with Civil War.
Yeah, it's
But
just-
there's just so many people in there that you
still-
kind of lose their, that impact that they should have on you.
Yeah.
And Transformers, it wasn't one of the stronger ones because we had high expectations, but.
Yeah.
So, anyways, guys, let's get the hell out of here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode 57 of the Civil Canadians with the King, Scotty V, and Johnny Rowe. We'll see you next Tuesday, but you're going to see us on the Civil Canadians episode 58 this Friday. Coming up, we're going to tackle all the major headlines, and where the King's going to shut his mouth a little bit more, and he's going to be doing more of the talking. You know, and we'll
Yeah.
see if Johnny can make it. If not, you're gonna find Johnny Rowe mostly on our Tuesday shows. Johnny, where can the guys at home find you? Like what
Instagram.
social media?
Instagram, Johnny Rocha
Okay.
on Instagram. And that's
Scotty, where
I
can they find you?
You find me everywhere.
I love his answer. You find me everywhere.
You can find me everywhere.
24.
You'll
He's
find
everywhere.
no, it's on
Scotty
Instagram.
Productions.
Yeah, everywhere.
You name it. Civil Canadians.
Yeah, that's mostly where I am.
You'll find me, guys, Instagram, Theater 31, Cinema Snail King, and most importantly here on the Civil Canadians.
Yeah,
So,
man.
guys,
All right.
I think we're done.
Scott.
Yeah.
Time's to go. So, guys,
See you
until
soon.
next week, see you soon, and
Take
Johnny,
care. Brush your hair.
take it easy, guys.